Hey oh, hey oh, hey oh. How y'all doing? Yeah, this is Jeff. I messed up my time again. What else is new? I messed up my time. Yeah, I sure did. I sure messed up my time, man. I'm sorry. I said 6 instead of 7, but it says 7 on the announcement, so I don't know. I'm either 12 minutes early or 48 minutes late, depending on which which time you saw it. But yeah, it's been a crazy day here in LA. It's been kind of crazy. Hey Brian, how you doing, man? Yeah, man, just been a crazy day. It's been crazy, 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 man. Hey, how's it going, Richard? How you doing, man? Yeah, it's been a weird day, man. I was supposed to take the car in. Hey, Chris, how you doing, man? Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, cause hey, Eric, how you doing, guys? Yeah, it's been kind of weird, man. I'm either starting early or late. I noticed then when I went to start the stream, because it didn't say 7, it said 6, and I thought, man, alive, I'm either 40, 50 minutes late or 10 minutes early, depending on what you saw. One of these days I'll get it. Hey, Victor! I'm in the right LA, baby. Yeah, we got the heat now, man. It's on. They cranked the thermostat 80s. Pretty soon they're gonna crank it just a little bit more 90s. Gonna get some humidity. We got humidity going today. It's hot and humid out, man. My ice water cup is just dripping with good old LA humidity. Hey, Brian, Richard, man. Yeah, it's just it's been a crazy day. Well, I've dug into my repairs. Um, as you can see, I've got the Grand Tundra. The Grand Tundra is ready to fly again. I'm gonna probably, if I go tomorrow, I'll fly it. Appointment for a tumor? That doesn't sound good, Eric. Hey, Nate, what's up? Yeah, I was supposed to go get my oil changed and tires because my oil change is not due yet. But I figured out, well, while I'm getting tires put on it, I'll have to go ahead and have them change the oil. So I go in for that, and then I drops everything off the desk. Everything's going well, and they said, yeah, it's probably going to be 2.5 hours. I'm like, huh? What? You know? But and then at 45 minutes later, they come in and tell me, Mr. Fry, uh, we sold the tires we were going to put on your car. I'm like, what? And they said, yeah, if you come in tomorrow, maybe we should have them before noon. So I was, needless to say, I was a little upset. I didn't get mad though. I just been nice. And so they did the oil change. I left, and I went over to Fort Rucker on base and went to the Firestone. I didn't want Firestone tires, but I got Firestone tires on there now for just about the same price to what the dealer was going to put them on. So I got new shoes on the car. The wear bars were, probably could have went another, 4,000 miles maybe on them, 3,000, but man, it's like the last big rain we had. I hydroplaned for the first time in the car. I was like, tires. I need tires now. Yeah, but the Tundra is ready. It should be ready. I've glued it. I fixed the wing where it's dent. The wing's still got a little dent. The dent's pulling out. I'm going to leave it in the car. Hey, Roach, how you doing? BD, Randy, how's it going, guys? And I told the Arrows F-15 apart. I think my front landing gear is good. The plastic piece that it screws it into, part of that broke out, but the gear would close and open. So I think the front gear is good, but the back gear is shot. The back left gear is no worky. And of course, everything's out of stock. And I would just buy. They got the motor part of it, you know, and then I was thinking I could use the strut, but as hard as that thing hit, man. Later on, I'll show. I haven't. I'll post a video. I finally did the 360 video today. Hey Roach, I edited it so I can piece it together. It was a great flight, man. That's one thing I was going to talk about when we get going here is about crashing. I mean, it's. I got to thinking about it. What was it? The other day I was thinking about why do you crash? You know, it's like, you know, everything's, you know, things will go, you know, for me anyway, they'll go great for months. Hell, I can even go a year without crashing. You know, I'm not talking about a year without doing something stupid. You know, I mean, like banging the pole, that was just stupid. That wasn't like a crash. That was the price of stupidity. Hey, Richard. Yeah. Yeah, they're okay tires. I mean, they're nice tires. They're well rated. They're, I think, 80,000 mile tires or something. You know, I mean, they're just as good as the Goodyears that I was going to put on them. Because they had Bridgestones is what came on it when I bought it. I'm pretty sure they're from because I got it with pretty low mileage. I bought it used. You know. Oh yeah, I think the tires will be great. It's funny. It sounds, you know, it's a little louder because you got more tread, and you know you still got to work it. Yeah, I don't know why I got my headphones on. It's hot out here in the garage. I'll tell you that right now. Because I was playing the videos, and I went out to those websites, and I was just testing my settings that I have on this. You know, you still can't hear when I go to desktop. I don't have the desktop sound yet on that scene, but you know, I figured 5 minutes before I go live is not the time to really start, you know, diving into OBS. But yeah, it's been warm. It's like yesterday I worked on the planes. That's why I didn't go fly. And then when they told me that I'd have to come back tomorrow, I'm thinking like, you know, because today would have been a good day to fly. Tomorrow I think there's supposed to be more wind, but I don't care. I'm taking the Grand Tundra, and then, you know, I'll probably take the, you know, some of the little EDFs out. Man, flew the Avanti this week, man. I got some nice flights on it, man. I was like in the zone. Hey, Roland. Yeah, I get it done. The dealer's got a pretty good price, uses synthetic oil and everything, and I check it. I've never caught them trying to shortchange me or anything like that. That's why I was kind of surprised when they sold the tires. But they had a big sale. You know, it's like you buy 3 tires, and their tires were priced competitively. Buy 3, get 1 free. So they sold a whole buttload of tires, she said, and they were still going to give me the sale price when I come back in. But, you know, I was just like, I don't know. You know, you kick me in the balls once, you know, I'm not coming back for you to kick me in the balls twice, you know what I mean? And that's the way I consider this, was a kick in the balls. One, if I'd have known it was going to be, you know, instead of the normal, like a half an hour to an hour, you know, they get everything done, and you know, 2.5 hours, I would have dropped the car off in the morning and then came back and picked it up, but I would have really been mad. Yeah. Yeah, when we get to 5, we'll start talking about the F-16. I kind of thought it was going to be an F-16 because I think between, you know, Jason said it was going to be a modern warbird that began with an F. And then somebody else on, I don't know, I think it was in the Zoom somewhere, they mentioned that it was going to be, you know, like one of their yeah, Nate. It's got a lot of cool stuff, that's for sure, man. I love my free wing Gen 1 F-16 with the peg leg landing gear, man. I just love the way that, you know, the Arctic Scream. But you thought it would have been more, huh, BD? See, I thought it would be about the same price as the F-18, which I think it is. Either the same price as the 80mm F-18, or maybe as much as the Su-30. But they're calling it the Ultra scale or something like that. They mentioned in the video and stuff. Yeah, I saw where Jason, he right after midnight last night, he posted the video in the RC Groups page for the F-16 80 millimeter. I'm sure it's going to be fast, Roach. Hey, AHA, how you doing, man? You got that new F8 F-16 ordered, 80 millimeter, man? You're gonna hit a wall, man. I was in your boat when I first started too, man. It's just like, my God, man. I just started buying planes left, right, center. Heck, I had every plane that GB was reviewing and stuff, man. When he was getting them for Horizon or buying them and stuff. Hey Joe, how you doing, buddy? Brother BD. Yeah. Yeah, I agree, BD. More technology should raise the price. Yeah, it's now that I got my DX9, I got it loaded up, because when I flew the Aero Scout is the newest bind and fly that I have. I could start to get into forward programming, but it doesn't have the forward programming receiver in it. Eric Q, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, but repairs are going great. Like I said, man, the boop, boop, boop. The Grand Tundra, that's the damaged wing back on it. I got it back on. Got the strut fixed. Replaced the servo arm and glued the clevis back on. I just took it off. I had a crashed one, and the wings are beat up, but the servos are good. Those servos they use that Hobby King uses in the Grand Tundra, man. Those are some badass servos, man. They're smooth. They're very smooth, even after you crash the bejeebers out of it. Yeah, it looks good, EQ. I was watching it, but I didn't comment about it because I was doing something while I was watching it. But we'll play it again. We'll play it again, Sam. But yeah, the F-15, man. If I had the gears, I could plop them back in there. And I got to thinking after I pulled the rear gear out, pulled the cable up through the fuse, I'm gonna have to drop it down there and then get my hemostats in there and grab it and pull it out. I was thinking, man, if I'd have been smart, man, I'd have tied a piece of string to the end, the end of the servo connection, and then pulled the string through the fuse and left it hanging out. So all I got to do when I get the new landing gear is tie it onto the servo connector and then pull it back through the body. That would be the smart way to do it. I mean, I'm surprised I didn't think of that. But yeah, it was real easy to get the gear off the Aeros F-15 without doing a lot of damage. Just pull some tape up. Yeah, well, nah, Shadow, it's got a nice power system on the EDF. It's got lights. It's got a lot of plastic, the same plastic detail that they used in the Focke-Wulf 190. They've added those plastic parts around the canopy and stuff. So, I mean, it's got a lot more hands-on to build it. And I'm sure the labor to assemble it, the shipping from the factory to the U.S., from the U.S. to Horizon, from Horizon to us, somebody's paying for all that shipping. They might say, free shipping in the price, but, nothing's free. There isn't anything free. But, yeah, so I'm happy with repairs. I'm not happy that I look at it, that's what I was going to talk about is like, like the day I crashed it, I felt good. I felt confident, man. I felt real confident. I always, because like military, we used to do all kinds of pre-drills before we actually did stuff, rehearsals and stuff, so I believe in that, I used to use it when I played ball and everything else, you just kind of, and man, it's just like everything was going great. And then just when I came in for that churn, I think because I was off, I was off on the right, and you could hear because I'm feathering the throttle as if I was coming right down the runway. I had it pretty slow. That's why it stalled. And then when I realized I was missing it, you could hear throttle on, That's why I like that throttle on, throttle off that everybody hates, man. I listen to that on the video. I hear throttle on, so I'm hitting the throttle, but it wasn't. I didn't get enough momentum to keep it from going into the ground, you know. So it was just, I just made a mistake. That, Eric, I don't know about that. But I tell you, you got a lot of people that fly with safe all the time, or they use safe to take off, they use safe to land, which is fine. But you know, I mean, and you invest in, you know, $500 in a radio and stuff. Yeah, I would want to use it too. In fact, I do. You know, I like lemons. I haven't any problems with lemons. You know, and I like P&P. It's not that I hate ASX. I don't know. I like feeling the plane, and you know, I mean, I say in my videos, you know, if I had ASX, I wouldn't be bouncing around like that the E-flite F-15, man. That thing flies like it's, you know, the winds don't hardly ever shake it up at all. Where the bigger EDFs, I get them above the trees, you can see a little, you know, but you know, it doesn't hurt them. You can still fly them, man. But the new F-18, I think they said towards the end of June, and I looked on the, because they didn't have it on the web. I woke up at 3:30, so that's what I was looking for, and I think it's in, yeah, I think it said end of June, which is, you know, I mean, heck, it's almost May, but I don't know, Draco coming and stuff, and I want another EDF so bad, you know, until I get my beloved F-15 back in the air. But hey, Mike, how you doing, man? Yeah, really. Yeah, Dennis, I agree, man. I mean, if you don't like something, you know, I mean, we understand. Everybody knows. Everybody knows that, you know, you're not a Spectrum fan. You know, and I'm not a fanboy of anything. Just give me something that works, you know. You know, it's like, hey, Flying Times, where's Tuco? Tuco! Oh, they shut the door. They shut the door, or he'd be out here. Because I got the secret weapon. I had the secret weapon tonight, but they shut the door. Yeah, he was out here, standing right here, you know, had his head up on my shoulder and everything earlier and stuff. Yeah, in that video I posted today of the E-flite F-15, man. One, I used the wrong thumbnail because normally I set them up the day before so that they come on. I like having my videos come up at 2 in the morning because there's a lot of people in Europe and stuff, and they watch them early. Not a lot, but you know, there's a few out there that do. And man, it's just like it. And then I realized I used, you know, and I even checked it then, and I even watched it this morning, you know, and I realized I used the wrong thumbnail, you know. Because someone was asking me, and forgive me for not remembering who it was, but they were thinking of getting one, and they were worried about the hand toss and everything. So I was kind of talking about it. Ah, that's all right, Eric. Dennis is a friendly guy, man. Yeah, because see, you know, like, I never, you know, I mean, like I said, I've said many times, I've had more problems with Spectrum stuff than I have with Dynam. But, you know, it's just like, when somebody's a influencer for Spectrum on their streams, I'm not going to sit there and complain about Spectrum stuff, just out of respect for them, you know. You know, it's, you know, I'm not going to praise it, but I'm not gonna, you know, complain and stuff. Yeah, George, I saw. It looks like it's. I saw in the ad it says ARF or Bynafly and ARF Plus. I didn't see anything about a P&P. But yeah, because I was thinking, Jermaine, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, I think they're going to have to, man. 80 millimeter, that's my size. I like 80s. I like 70s. But yeah, the lemons. Some people have, you know, I've been given stuff with gyros on it, and I've never used the Admiral gyro, the lemon gyro, or the the other gyros that are out there and stuff. If if I buy a bind and fly, it's got ASX, I'll use ASX. If the gains bother me, because I've got the cable, I can connect it, before you could do the program. Wheel pants off the Valiant. Let me see. One of the best tools I have for helping get planes off of shelves is one of these things, because I can use it to grab the Valiant to help, because I got it up pretty high. Yeah, Eric, I think they can, because they just got a screw. There's a screw right there, a screw that goes through the axle. So I think there's a nut over here. I've never had to take my wheel pants off, knock on wood. Because the Valiant, it even came with it's got softer tires on it, so it's not bad on pavement. And the wheel pants, they work well even on the grass at my field before I did anything to it. There you can see the servoless release that I have, Eric, when I tow the banner. Because this is what I use for my banner tows. Mine has the faster purple wheel pants than what you'd have on yours. Let's see, I better put it back. All right, we're back. Whew. Yeah, I think they would come off pretty easy, man. Tuco, come here, buddy. Come up here. Come up here. Tuco. Come here. Come up here. Tuco, come up. There you go, bud. There you go. There you go. Yeah. There he is. He's in. Tuco made his shot. He's sniffing around the garage. He doesn't come out in the garage too much. Well, he does, but he usually goes outside. We got a line out here that he runs on. Not opening the door, buddy. Sorry. He doesn't like coming out here when it's dark. So man, it's what you sniffing, buddy? Want another peanut? Another peanut. I think I don't have very many left in this. I got this. I got it. Oh, man, heck yeah. There you go. There you go, buddy. That's it. No more. No más peanuts. And he goes inside. He's like, I'm done with you. Hey, Lyndon, how are you doing, sir? Make you a mod. Make you blue. I like having everybody blue. Yeah, it's funny, man. It's like I wanted to watch GB stream last night, but I got busy. I just got busy, and next thing I know, it's 11 o'clock, I can't remember what I was doing. I was working on, I think I was working on videos. That's a problem, but I like last week I took, hey Kyler, how you doing, man? Yeah, after I whacked the Arrows F-15, I took a break from EDFs and stuff, and then it's like when I flew the Avani this week, it was it was a nice day. It wasn't too bad a wind or anything, but man, I just got out there. I felt I just didn't feel normally I'm just relaxed and confident and fly and stuff, man. I kept thinking like, man, but I didn't have any problems. I think I know what I'm doing too. It's just like I'm so worried about flying over the frickin' line. I'm just gonna forget about it, man. When I make that turn, because I'm just gonna go out, and then plus, as the summer comes on, we'll have more winds, so I'll be landing from that direction more. I mean, it's not. I mean, I land every which way. Over my shoulder, I can land and coming at me and stuff. It's just getting. You're not gonna be able to come, Kyler? Oh, you're down on vacation. That's right. I remember now. George. But anyway, I was talking about crashing and stuff, man. It's just like, like when you do something stupid, there's no predictors for that. And it's not like my mind was wandering, and like some people, some of the things where I've done stupid stuff, it's lack of concentration or whatever, because they said because you're talking, or talking to some guy, talking to one of my buddies at the field. But I talk all the time when I fly. It's just that, like sometimes I'm always looking ahead of the plane, and sometimes I will, like turn my head, because I'm used to flying. Used to flying with traffic, where you got to kind of plan your passes a little bit. So I don't know if I'm instinctively looking, and I don't know, but just I was going slow because I wanted a nice, perfect. It was a perfect day to get a perfect landing, and I get a perfect landing right in the hayfield. But you'll hear I didn't cuss or anything, and I knew my luck wasn't gonna last because I've put it in like that before and got lucky, and I knew, you just can't mess with tall grass and mud. Yeah, Kyler, that's the way it goes, man. But are you up there near where they have the jet jam and stuff like that, or like I was thinking of going to Seth, yesterday, but then I decided to work on the planes because I hate having planes down. I at least like having things tore apart and know what I need to order and to get them fixed. I don't know, something about deadline stuff bugs me. I guess it's because back from the Army days, the software that they do the maintenance on helicopters with and stuff, we used to program that and support it and stuff, man. And here going to the meetings, the brigade meetings, yeah, I got 6 aircraft down, and seeing the colonel stand up and start screaming and yelling about planes being down. You're in Southwest Florida, okay. Yeah, because it looked like you were somewhere in the southeast just from your videos when you're flying in the front yard. Yeah, because to get to the pilot Ryan fly-in, it's about a 5-hour drive, but you lose an hour because you go to the Eastern time zone, and I mean, we go with the flow. We don't, I'm not trying to get there in 3 hours and 58 minutes, or anything like that. But yeah, it's just been. At least I figured out how to live stream from my phone again. Yeah, that's what I was. That Streamlabs, they updated the software, and so they changed it a little bit. And plus, because I was doing it just like I kind of did it before, and then I could go into manage videos and look at live streams. I could see where the live stream hit. It hit YouTube, but there was nothing was transmitted. And then I had to sign in. I had to sign in through Streamlabs to my YouTube account. So now I can pick my phone up. In 10 minutes I can kick a live stream off my phone. Because I was wanting to do that at the fly-in. And I was going to do it at Seth, but okay. Missouri, okay. Is that where you live then? That's good. Yeah, we used to have relatives that lived down in St. Louis because I was originally from Iowa before I joined the military, and it's like, no, man. Yeah, first winter we spent in Petersburg, Virginia, it's like we're never going back up north again, except for to visit relatives and stuff. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Lyndon. That is the E-Flight air tractor. It's right there. But yeah, so let's see, crash. Yeah, it's just like I think part of it is you see what's going. Like I could tell the plane didn't have enough power, and then by the time I hit the throttle, I was probably 2 seconds too late. So I don't know if that's reflexes of being old. I don't know. But I pulled off a lot of great saves over, in the last year, So I guess you're gonna win some, lose some. Huh? Huh? Was that a stall contest, Eric? Oh man, them stall planes, man, they're getting to where, yeah, they're getting to where they weigh 800 pounds, and they look more like a hang glider than a plane. Yeah, I was hoping to have my Draco. I mean, it's not like, I'm not looking at it to bust views on YouTube. It's just like, I don't know if GB unboxed it on his live show last night or what, but I mean, it's just like you can swing, heck, Tuco could get a peanut stuck in his throat and spit it out and hit an unboxing and a build video on a Draco. Yeah, even like flight. I like watching. Did you watch the Patintrix Brothers video on Draco? I thought that was a good video. I enjoyed that. The field was all rough and tumble and stuff. You could tell it looked like it looked like Robert was a little surprised when it shot up in the air so quick and stuff. But I thought that was good, man. I saw it this morning. Yeah, I've had two Carbon Z Cubs. I just didn't care for them, you know. And I mean, it would stall all day long and stuff. But there's something about the wing loading and the weight of the Carbon Z Cub that just didn't feel right for me. All right, yeah, nice, Kyler. Good night, bud. Thanks for stopping in, buddy. You guys be safe coming home. Stay safe. Hey, Wayne. How you doing? I mean, the Carbon Z was a nice plane. Don't get me wrong, I mean, nice presence in the air and stuff. Great flaps. My buddy, with one of them that I gave him and stuff, man, he clipped the wing. He clipped the wing of the Carbon Z right at the end of he cut out the flaps and put it on there and made a clip wing Cub out of it. That thing flew. That was fun to fly, man. That was a sporty flying plane. The clip wing Carbon Z Cub. I've got a video of it somewhere on my channel there. Because he painted this, he's a big Gator fan. So it's like he painted it up with the Florida Gators colors and stuff. It was funny. Oh yeah, TNRC, yeah, the Bigfoot. I mean, I was going to put the motor that I have in the hobby, the Durafly, my Tundra. I was going to put that motor in Bigfoot, but to give it a little more zip. But I've just learned to use what it has in it, and it's fine, man. It goes. If you got it, I have all my 3-cell batteries are good 3-cell batteries. They got plenty of zip in them and stuff. They're not dead. Because the planes I used to test them on is right up there the QK Extra 300, and then the Mamba that's right below it, man. Those two planes will, if you got a saggy battery, man, you'll spot it in 5 seconds flying one of those planes, man. Yeah. Yeah, it's just like, oh, and I took the Cyrus out there a little bit. Hey, Vito, how you doing, sir? When I took the Cirrus out there and flew it, man, that plane's the wings. That's the plane I was thinking that the Dynam plane that might you could probably get it to go the fastest would be the Cirrus. And then, do you guys see the Air Marshal? Do you see Dave's paint job he put the 5150 that he put on his Mustang? Man, that looks bad to the bone, man. I'd like to have that kind of paint job on a jet, man. I think that'd be cool as heck, man. Yeah. Well, like I said, the only clip wing planes I've flown is of course the E-flite, clip wing Cub. That's right down there, and then the Carbon Z Cub with the clip wings on it. And I tell you what, man, it's kind of like flying a prop EDF, man. Yeah, Dave knocked that paint job out of the park, man. That is one baddest looking plane there, man. Well, Dave. I mean, shoot, you give him a rattle can, tell him to paint a beer can. It's going to take him 3 days of painting, sanding, and taping to paint the beer can. Especially if he's just painting it one color. Because that's just the way Dave is. When it comes to detailing stuff. Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, I was hoping it would be an F-35, or if it was an F-22, I might have it on order, but I don't know. If I was going to spend $500, I'd just get the free wing F-22 with the, I wouldn't get the 8S, but I'd get the high performance 6S. I got a good boy tonight for not spending a lot on the credit card. She was shocked. She said, She knows I'm getting Draco, but that's a different pot of money. Well, I want to thank everybody that's been buying my shirts. I know a couple of you bought them and stuff, but yeah, I'm coming up with a new one, Team Let's Go Flying and stuff. But I mean, I don't know. I've got I don't know how many of these things, man. But I get the lightweight ones because this is so lightweight, man. This is so cool. And then I put my sunblocker shirt on the top, and it's good. Yeah, because I'm gonna take this out. Hopefully tomorrow. I gotta check the weather because I think it was supposed to rain. One of these start raining and storming and stuff. Yeah, because but I just don't want 90 millimeter. I've never owned a 90 millimeter, but my buddy at the beach, man, I'm telling you, man, Bruce, if you stop in, buddy, miss flying with you guys. Rick, Dave, and Butch, if you guys stop in, man, I miss flying with you guys. But he would buy every jet that Free Wing, or that FMS came out with. Nice. Got your T-can. Yeah, that looks like a good one. But Tuco, yeah. But just the size difference. In fact, he even got to where he wouldn't buy hardly any more 90 millimeter jets and stuff. Because they just took up so much room. And he had. I don't know what kind of, he had a nice house there at the beach, man. It's in one of those gated communities around the golf course there, and I think he had like a bedroom and then half, but he had nice cars too. He had a nice new Vet that he'd drive and a truck, stuff. but you know, an understanding wife. Yeah, because you know, before the new style vet came out, he had another vet that was, I mean, the thing was perfect, man. It was beautiful. And, you know, no, we didn't know that he had a vet. And then he showed up at the flying field one day with the vet and got out, and he had the Dynam C-47 in the back of his vet, and he flew that like 3 times and then went home and stuff. We thought it was funny. Yeah, I just don't, nose gear planes, just don't, on grass and stuff, like, you know, like when I flew the Cherokee 2 this week, you know, but the Cherokee and the Cyrus, man, I used to just do touch and goes all day long when we flew off pavement at Toth. It looks like I'm sure it's a nice plane. And then Arrows, you see if they're coming out with a 2-meter glider. That looks pretty good, man. It almost looks like the Calypso. Spencer, how you doing, sir? Let's get you blue, man. Got to be blue. Everybody's got to be blue. Whew. That looks like a nice. Cause I like the Calypso. I never had one because I've got Radians and I like the Radians and stuff. But man, that Calypso was nice. It could thermal and it had the wheel on it, so when you landed on pavement, you know, like mine, it'd go. You know, but you know. I figure it just makes it lighter, more aerodynamic, efficient every time you land, you know. Because I like soaring, I like thermaling and stuff. They don't make for good videos at all, you know. I'll put a camera on it and then maybe edit something down to a few minutes, you know. But you blocked Vic. I don't know. I don't play around with that stuff. I think you can, yeah. You can time them out. All right, Spencer. No, I'm just kidding, man. I hadn't seen Mickey. Roach. Yeah, see, I got a lot more options that I can do, but you know, I mean, you know, because it's like, you know, like if you're a moderator in a live stream, you can't do anything to any other videos or anything like that. I don't know. I think I like it. Everybody's blue, you know. You come in, you get blue. Some people don't, you know. They have some people blue, some not. I mean, that's their channel. It doesn't matter, you know. It was nice before because you could post links, but now they strip the links from you and stuff. You know, like when you have permission to do it. Uh-oh, what are we're stuck? Why are we stuck? There we go. I was stuck. I had my chat. The chat was stuck. Because when you click on the 3 arrows beside someone's name, it's over here. You know, it freezes the chat in the live stream. Camera at the field. Most of the time I'm using my GoPro Hero 7 because you can zoom it. It zooms pretty well. I mean, it does a good job. And sometimes I use the Max. I don't care for the Max video as well as, you know, when I shoot the 360, I like that. I edit it down. But I'm only using like a few clip buzz-bys of the 360 video. Mickey! Everybody's saying hi to Mickey. I don't see you. I don't see you. Cut me, Mickey. That's Rocky. You're invisible, Mickey. You got your invisible shoes on this Friday. Yeah, because Ceph used to be pretty big. I mean, my buddies, they all like going to Ceph, you know. My one buddy had like a big old RV home and stuff, you know, so they're, you know, be 4 or 5 of them going up there with him. I could never go because of work, man. Mickey, we see you now, man. you know, because I'm one person, you know, and you know it's a NCO academy where you know they get their MOS advanced in senior training, and there's 200 of them there. I take care of their computers and 14 classrooms and stuff, you know. So if they're in class, I gotta be there. I could leave for a day or something, but you know, I mean, you can't be gone for a week, you know, because before we had breaks in between the cycles, but now they continuous cycles, you know, so I couldn't take time off anymore, and that kind of sucked. But it came in handy for when I retired and stuff, so it's all right. It's all good. The war's over. Have some more Spike the Likes juice. And I was getting my tires tonight on base there at the gas station on base there. They got a Firestone place there. I got tires from there because I was supposed to get them this afternoon at the dealer, but they effed up and sold my tires to somebody else. Oh, Mr. Fry, you can come bring it back in tomorrow. We should have it by noon, maybe. Maybe you might want to drop it off and then pick it up later. And I'm like, no thanks, man. I'm not going to be tied 2 days in a row. But Firestone wanted a lot more for their tires, and I told them that I was getting it from the dealer, and they matched it. So I said, well, let me see what I can do, because I don't let them. This place, man, it's like 1 out of 3 people you talk to them, and they, if they do an alignment, they screw it up. I said, I don't want you looking at my alignment. I don't want you touching my alignment. I want you mounting, balancing the tires, putting new valve stems, mounting and balancing. You know, you can do that. You know, you can't do the alignment. You know. Heck, I've had better alignments down in Panama, the country Panama. You know, some shade tree mechanic using string and rulers. You know, he did a better job of aligning a car than they do up there. Anybody flying anything new? Bigfoot? Yeah, you bunch of bums. Yeah, I was all ready, man. I was gonna fix the Tundra, fly the Tundra, and then put the Tundra in the steel building out back. Unless I could find. I don't have room. I gotta fix another plane. I got my little foam 3D plane, my Hacker XL. I got to fix that thing. See, I wouldn't put those Dubru tires. I got those from my Carbon Z Cub. I didn't like them. They're too damn heavy. That's the bottom line. They're too heavy. I think I ended up getting some big Dave Brown soft tires for it instead of those. Heck, I think I've got a new pair in in my box in there under my table, my desk. The Dubros that fit, you know, fit those planes. They're just too heavy. That's it. Bottom line. Period. End of story. They're nice. They're just too heavy. For me, anyway. Other people love them. You know, that's good. But me, they're too heavy. Huh. Walrus. Is that an older plane, Roach? That sounds familiar. Was that a Hobby King plane? Yeah. I love F-16s, but I'm just thankful. I'm thankful it wasn't an Arctic scheme, or else I'd probably already have it. I'd have went into a trance and. Nah, I don't care. I mean, I just can't wait. Hey! What's up, Farmer? How you doing? I think Eric's still waiting for his plane, man. How are you doing, bud? I'm glad to see you're flying again, buddy. I saw you got the Draco and stuff. I hadn't had a chance to watch it yet. Yeah, I thought that's what I remember seeing that there. Yeah, I like the Dave Brown lightweight tires, man. They're soft, they're light. That's what I used to put in my Warbirds and stuff. I haven't done it. Yeah. Ah, man, Owen, man, it's like nobody owns the air rights and stuff, man. You do what you want to do, man. Huh. Yeah. Yeah, into the too deep, man. I mean, he does some nice mods to his planes, man. And I'm surprised they hold up in that salt water off of the beach and stuff. There you go, Eric, man. Yeah, oh, and we know you're busy, man. We know you got stuff going on in life, man. I was just doing something. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying the durable tires are great, man. And if you like using them, I'm not trying to insult you, but just for Jeff, they're too heavy. For me, they're too. I don't like the weight. I'm all about weight when it comes to my planes. To me, I mean, I was doing all. I'm kind of. I've cut down on my drinking. I need to cut down on my. I need to. And I've been walking, but man, I tell you what, this week the thermostat's in the 80s again. But it's like when Tuco was running when I was flying, man. Because that field, like you get out there so far and then it goes downhill a ways to the tree line. Yeah, I'm getting pinged, man. The sub's getting pinged here, man. I'm in the sub. That smells good. They're out front grilling. They're going out the front door. But yeah, man, it's just like while I was on base getting tires, man. Somebody that I used to work with stopped by. And I talked to him, and he goes, "You retired?" And I goes, "Yeah, I retired." And I goes, "Yeah, I could retire. I did." No, Lyndon, he was just probably, when you fly in stall, you're going real slow and you're right on the verge of stalling. And especially if you got winds that aren't steady, I mean, all it takes is just the wind to go up or down a little bit, man. And when you're right on the edge, and you're gonna come in hard. And I think that's all he did is he just came in hard and whacked the nose. That's why I like flying. You give me a 15 mile an hour wind with 20 some gusts, because it's that bottom wind speed that's your friend. When you go from 0 to 17, 0 to 20, like I got out there a lot. Those are the tough winds to fly in, because if you're all set up in the gust, you got to be ready on that throttle in a snap. And if you're not there in a snap, you're going to get snapped. It's going to go floop. It's going to go in. Now I don't drink soda at all. I drink Monsters, but I quit. I used to drink a lot of Diet Coke and stuff, and then I had a buddy that got cancer and died, and it was in the throat, and they were trying to say it was from the Diet Coke and stuff. So I just quit. I don't regret it. I can't stand to drink a diet soda anymore. I'll drink unsweet tea. That's my soft drink of choice, and water. Sugar, it's like, yeah. My wife still gets soda. She likes a little bit of regular in with her diet and stuff. And sometimes on the way back from flying, I'll stop and get her one. I never take a drink. I'll let Tuco drink out of it, to get it settled down before I'll do it. I mean, that's how bad it is. Tuco, man, he's funny though. I haven't ever given him any beer or anything like that. My other dog, he used to get, like one time, because when we had Rocky, we still had the kegerator, and somehow we spilled beer on the kitchen floor, and he's out there. I had an uncle, man. He used to let his, he'd slop some on his beer can and let his dog drink out of it and stuff. Man, that dog lived to be like 20 years old, so I don't think it did anything harm to him or anything like that. But crashing, that's what this crashing, just stupid crashes. Ah. like misjudging something and hitting something, but just like when I'll post a video, it'll come up here. I think I might even post it tomorrow after I talked about it tonight. I'll edit it together because what I got to edit some of the 360 into the regular video and cut it down because I actually had a great flight, man. I was doing some Cubans and stuff with the F-15, because the winds weren't as strong. So I finally got a flight, where I could play around with the stall, and I played around a little too much going slow. Because I think the twin 64s don't have the same. When you hit the throttle, you got more of a lag before you get your airspeed. That especially the Avanti. You get the Avanti going slow and you hit power, it's gone immediately. And even the Arrows the Freewing F-16 with the non-high performance has a little more quicker. The 70 millimeter, a little more quicker response to throttle, but the Arrows F-15, it's going to take a little longer to get the momentum build up. So I was going too slow for the amount of time I had to get the momentum to build up because it came down. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think I know for sure I was dyslexic, and then because like when I got to it hit about, we noticed it about second grade and stuff because I remember, I had trouble reading. I was smart and everything like that, but then finally I just got it. And then I know like sometimes if I'm tired and I'm if I'm working on something and looking down and looking up, and I'll reverse. I can see stuff in reverse every once in a while, perfect and stuff. But we just got it. Just reading during the summer, man, reading Dr. Seuss books and everything. And then finally everything just turned around and snapped, and I was fine. And then I should have been I'm left eye dominant, and I remember my dad telling me that I had a tendency to be left-handed, but my mom would always make me use my right hand because for whatever reason she didn't want me to be used. The Bearcat. If it's windy, no. Like on this last video I posted, I tried using full flaps, and that's when I had to kind of blow through because because I don't use the elevator to get it down much. I used the throttle to get it to the ground, and it just didn't want to come down. And then when I came through, I used the takeoff flaps and stuff, and I got it on the ground. But it's kind of hard when the winds are gusting and stuff. But warbirds, I don't use flaps most of the time, but sometimes I do. It just depends if I feel like doing it. Because I have a bad habit, I'll try, because I fly so much stall, I'll even try, that's why you'll hear me in the video sometimes. This is not a stall plane, because I'm trying to remind myself to not try to stall land it, But, and my flaps, I used to always, like on my stall planes would go for as, max deflection. But now I'm kind of easing it off. I'm trying to hit a balance point between drag and lift. And I'm trying to err more on the lift side than the drag side when I set my flaps. Because I quit using mix to my flaps a long time ago. You just got to slow down, and like sometimes I know I'm going too fast, and I'll just pump, as soon as I hit the flaps, I'll just start pushing down on the elevator. But GB, how you doing, sir? I'm sorry I missed your stream last night. I meant to come, and it really makes me mad I missed it because I was gonna watch it, man, and I got busy working on a video and then working on other stuff. Now I'm launching all kinds of stuff. What did I just kill? Uh-oh. Are we still alive? Are we still alive? Are we still alive? Oh, shoot. I just launched that again. Doggone it. There we go. I'm good. Yeah, I meant to watch it, GB, man. I'm sorry. And a lot of times, man, on Wednesday nights when you come on, I'm just like beat. I'm asleep, man. I'll fall asleep. I'll fall asleep in a chair. or I go sit down for a little while to rest my back, and then it's just like, holy cow. And I try to, you know, I try to watch the videos and stuff, but, you know, I mean, I try to do it, GB. You do a good job, GB. GB is he's the heavy hitter in our little circle of RC influencers and stuff like that, man. The guy's been working forever. I remember, like I said, you know, I wasn't big into RC groups when I first started flying, but I remember there was GB, you know, and he usually had a video. Sometimes I thought what he was doing was kind of on the build sometimes, but, you know, it was good advice. It would have worked and stuff, but, you know, he's been doing it for a long time. He does a good job, man. In fact, I'd rather see him get stuff than some other big channels out there get stuff, because him and John are like the dynamic duel of RC videos and stuff. They're both excellent on the cameras, and they do a great job. Thank you, GB. Eat less, move more. So that's funny. Yeah, it's like, yep, way back when, yeah, see me do, yep. You, yes, sir. But, yeah, because I thought maybe, you know, because I've never, you know, whenever I've, you know, in the Army, they do that stuff all the time, and I went in, I don't know, it's been 3 years ago and stuff, and got checked out again, and doctor said, Jane, you're fine, you know, other than you need to lose weight, but other than that, you know, go, you know, so. Boss, you drive 2 to 5 hours a day. Are you a truck driver, or you commute that far? And then my Fitbit, I quit when I retired, man. I was just like, I kind of miss it. But I used to watch it all the time. I get texts, everybody at work would text me and stuff, but that's all right. It's gone. It's history. It's like my phone now, man. Oh, I run heavy equipment a lot. Okay. Yeah, Roach, we miss going to the beach, you know. It's been kind of storming on the last couple of weekends, or else, you know, I might be at the beach this weekend. And then heck, we're going to Pilot Ryan Flying. And I said to Linda, I said, you know, Key West is only 7 hours away from the Pilot Ryan Flying, you know, because we've driven down there before and stuff. We like going down there. Yeah. You'll see me there at was it Sloppy Joe's, and what's the other place? I like the other place better, that where he actually where Buffett used to play in. I like it. You know, they got bras hanging everywhere, and they have their own brand of draft beer, and I don't know. I still got one of the cups from there. Time to spike the likes. Spike the like mug. Hopefully on Kenny's stream tonight, we'll get to see a Draco, because we haven't seen a Draco in a long time. I was hoping to have it, you know, not to show it off, but just to enjoy it. Ah, industrial engineer, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's like my buddy asked me, he goes, Jeff, are you working on anybody's websites? And I said, no, I'm not doing that anymore either. That was kind of a pain in the butt. I mean, I enjoy doing it, but not Margarito Rich. Oh, something saloon. You're going to make me go in there and get my cup, man. Because I use that cup, I'll put cereal in the cup, or you know, if I munch on cereal, or, you know, because it's a good serving size, so I fill that up so I don't eat any more than that, or less. Ah, you got your box? All right, GB. Enjoy it, man. It's going to look good, man. You guys can need to fly it low so you get the mountains in there, too, and stuff. I like it when I can see the mountains, but, you know, you guys got that down to a science, you and John. You don't need any advice from the peanut gallery. Yeah, it's like talking, man. It's just like, I don't know. It's funny. I don't talk when I fly when I'm not running the camera, you know. I'm superstitious about running a camera, though. It's like well, except for when I finally did something stupid with the camera on. But I miss my Arrows. I almost ordered another Arrows F-15. Yeah, we used to go traveling a lot, man, and stuff like that, man. You got to watch what you eat when you're out all the time. It's good, GB. Yeah, I just wanted it, man, because I'm gonna paint. I'm gonna add some paint to it. I don't know what color yet. I've got like 26 cans of spray paint over there, So I got to come up with something. I got to do something. I just don't want to. I don't want to get thrown in jail, going somewhere with a Draco with some, blue on it or something like that. And it's like, what are you doing? You painted a Draco. 20 days. To get my community service shirt on. Yeah, because I had work shirts, polo shirts and stuff. I had like an orange shirt. I called it my community service shirt. Because I had blue. I had like 6 blue work shirts. They weren't all the same type of shirt. Some of them, like three of them might have been the same. The other 2, but they're all about the same blue. Hey, Ron, how you doing, sir? Make you blue too, but I like blue. So my wife's like, you can't wear a blue shirt every day of the week. I was like, yes, I can. So it's funny, like the last week of work before I retire, man, I wear a different blue shirt every day. Nobody notices. I said, nobody knows what the IT guy wears. All they notice is if you fix their stuff fast. Yeah, I like how Mickey over there, in Australia, man. It's like all the flyers, they got these like bowling shirts, with the club name on the bowling shirt, their name on it, and some logos and stuff like that, man. I think that's cool as crap. Barry, how you doing, man? Yeah, because we had a guy at the club that was, excellent 3D flyer. He'd go do competitions and stuff, and it's like, he had like generator and charging stations and a tent, and his wife or girlfriend's cute as heck, man. They both wore matching shirts and shorts and socks and tennis shoes and stuff like that. We used to kind of laugh about it, but man, he could fly. I'm telling you that right now. Yeah, it's like I put on weight when they were giving me, with my back, they were giving me steroids and stuff. That's my excuse anyway. And then when they mess with my retirement, I figured, man, I'm going to gain some weight. But I guess it's over, I don't think they're going to call back a, 60, what am I, 60, I'll be almost 64. I don't think they're going to call back somebody at 64. And we need you, like they did when I tried to retire. I was like, bullshit, you didn't promote me, you don't need me. Almost out of this. Spike the likes juice. It's going down smooth tonight. I don't know how many more nights I'll be able to do in the hangar here. It's kind of warm. I don't know if you can hear the fan or not. But yeah, I thought that when I saw, this morning at 3:30 when I saw, because I kept looking for videos for it. I didn't see any videos, and then I was checking the Draco page because I check it every morning, and I saw somebody posted something in there about the E-Fly, or Jason posted something in Draco about it. So I went over to the thread there and saw that he, right after midnight, he posted the video of it and stuff. I thought it looks great, sounds great. It has a nice sound to it. And then I saw somewhere, I think it was in the Draco thread in RC Groups, where he said that it wasn't FMS that built Draco, it was some other company over there. Hey, Brian. How you doing, sir? Yeah, I know you're in the UK there, buddy, in England. Man, it's late. It's almost 1 o'clock, man. And man, you have a great day, man. Great Friday. Yeah, I got this from Wings of Pegasus, Brian. The Spike the Likes mug. It's his mug. I thought it was cool. I had to have it because it says Wings of Pegasus. He's got a YouTube channel. He's a guitar player. He has his own band. He used to be called Wings of Pegasus and stuff. It's pretty cool. Yeah, yeah, because I downloaded the file. I don't know what I'm going to do. Because, ooh, yeah, GB, man, that dentist can hit you hard, man. Yeah, it's like, man, this, because our other dentist, man, he quit practicing. We got a new one, and I've got some shaky army caps in my mouth, man. He's like, or not caps, but fillings. He's like, we're gonna, he likes capping because they get good money for them and stuff. But he's a good dentist. He doesn't hurt. And shoot, when I retired from the military and I found out about gas, I'm like, man, they go to like fix a cavity or give me or do a crown or something, man. I'm like, give me the gas. I don't care what it costs. Just give me the gas. Gas me up, Novocaine me up, man. I'm sitting there and it's like, woo. Man. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just like I want more EDFs. That's what I want. But I'm just gonna keep flying the three that I have and try to decide. There's not like there's a magic. Everybody thinks like there's a magic EDF out there that's it's gonna be great. I think probably close to the magic EDF is probably the Arrows Viper. But no, but I don't know. They're just I just enjoy them. And now that our field's getting smooth, but I'm still a stall guy. Dave, man, that paint job looks sick, Dave. That's all I got to say, man. That is great. That is awesome looking, man. You did a great. Of course, I knew when you're painting. I don't care if you were going to fly it. If it's a plane, you're going to fly as fast as it can go into a pole. If you're going to paint it, it's going to look great. Because I was telling them early, man, that if someone gave you a can of spray paint and a beer can and told you to paint it, it'd probably be 3 days later, masking, sanding, and taping and everything. But that's pretty cool, man. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that, Dave. I'm an F-16 junkie, man. I'm just thankful it wasn't an Arctic because I'd have probably ordered it if it was an Arctic, man. Since it's gray, I was like, whew. I can resist it. I can resist it. Put the clicker down. Put the clicker down. No, because if I was going to order an EDF, I don't know. It'd probably be. I like that FMS BA Hawk when I saw LJ's at the Toys for Top Flying. Even though when I saw it, it wasn't exactly in the best condition. Man, that is one nice looking plane, Dave. Shoot, you might win the customization contest or whatever if they have that before you fly it. Hey, Brian. Yeah, Wings of Pegasus. He's great, Brian. Oh, he's a great singer, guitar player, and stuff like that. Man, he's good. He seems like a nice guy too. I don't know if he's a nice guy or not. It's hard to tell, but he does 2 live streams, and I don't know. I just found one day he was doing. I think like 3-4 years ago he was doing like some blues singer that I liked a lot. Might have been John Lee Hooker or something like that. And I thought like John Lee. I mean. I love some John Lee Hooker, man, and when I saw him doing it, I was like, this guy's not annoying, because most of those people that do music analysis, they're just as annoying as like somebody that said they never heard Stevie Ray Vaughan play before. Give me a break, I'm like, are you kidding me, Yeah, first time I've heard Eddie Van Halen's Eruption, I'm like, what, are you an alien from Mars? I think even, they shoot that kind of music into space, Yeah, I like the best Draco build video ever was was Pilot Robert and Captain Blas put that together, and he got all confused about the NX series and safe and stuff. But he corrected it today on his fly video and stuff. Oh yeah, man! I tell you what, man, there's a lot of good concerts on YouTube, man. I used to buy the DVDs of the concerts and stuff like that, AC/DC, and even got some of the Black, not Black Sabbath, but Black Label. I like Black Label, Society and stuff, man. Some Zakk Wylde and stuff, Zeke Wild, and some Thumpa Thumpa Bang Bang, Then, yeah, because in New York, man, they had on Saturday nights, man, they had Dee Snider, Twisted Sister, man. He had his hair show. It was like 2 hours. It was like from 10 to 12, man. I'd be out on the back porch drinking Spike the Light juice, or my kegerator would be flowing. My buddies would be out there smoking cigars, man, and peeing off the back porch and listening to Dee Snider. Not allowed, Barry. Not allowed to fly Draco. Nobody can fly Draco until I get my Draco. I almost canceled it, man. Every time I go, I think I'll cancel it and order maybe the Freewing F-22, but I'm just like, no, I can't do that. Yeah, I like Joe too. Yeah, man. I like his playing the whole Hello Kitty guitars and stuff. Oh man, his concert videos are just bad to the bone, man. I can just see coming out of there, and your ears are just, heck, even when I was young, I used to take hearing protection to the concerts. I forget which concert we went to that I probably still have hearing damage from that from day one and stuff. Yeah. But yeah, man, he works hard, and stuff. Who's that guitar player that used to sell guitars on the Home Shopping Network? That he's a classical type guitar player, but man, even Zach has good things to say about him. He goes, well, shit, he makes more money selling them damn guitars than I make playing in my band and stuff. And even when he was, Gun for Hire and Ozzy. Yeah, I think Netflix has got that Guns for Hire, about bands, musicians that make up bands for different musicians and stuff. And, they don't make that much money, and they're kind of kicked to the side like a use depends, Even though they help, like when it comes time to record and stuff, the session musicians and stuff, they have a lot of influence on the final product, but don't really get a lot of yeah, I like Garth Brooks, man, because I think when I was in the Army, when I was in Panama, the country Panama, in the early '90s. Now I don't know for sure, because at the NCO Club they have the USO people, musicians that would come through that weren't really well known, but I'm pretty sure it was George Strait, because I remember him sounding the same and looking the same, and he was playing, and everybody in the bar was so noisy, because they had a lot of Panamanian women in the NCO Club back then and stuff, so the bar was just crazy. But here's this dude, man, wearing a white shirt, and jeans and stuff, and playing some good music, but you had to work to hear it. I'm the only one there that's there to hear the guy play, and stuff. But yeah, I like, it's like, man, when I heard Black Sabbath's Paranoid as a kid, man, it was like ding dong chink goon gone. Yeah, it's like my super chat wings kind of got cut a little bit, but I'm playing nice, I still sneak some in every once in a while. But I'd rather send somebody something in PayPal than Super Chat because YouTube takes too much of it. Yeah, I don't want. Yeah, I don't. I don't. I got PayPal up there just because everybody else does it. I do not expect to ever get a PayPal from anybody. You know, that's just it's up there. You know, like if I give a prize away or something, because when I give prizes away, I do PayPal prize. You know, if it's for a plane, I'll send you the money. I haven't seen Raisha in here yet tonight. He doesn't come. I think I made him mad sometime. Al, I don't know. But he was the first winner on my channel, man. Raisha. Yeah, because that's the way Wings of Pegasus does now. He promotes his PayPal and stuff like that more than because I mean he would get close to. I bet you most of his live streams he gets well over $1,000 easy, in just the people sending him the super chats over 1,000 easy. Easy over 1,000. And women give him $200, $150, $100, you know, and stuff like that, you know. So yeah, I don't know, GB. I can't remember what it was about. And my goal is to never make anybody mad, you know. I'm opinionated, a little. I can't more spike the light juice. I only will say that, but you know, and you know, and I look mean all the time, man. That's you know, it's like I was the guy that always told people like, hey, you don't have the skills for this job, you know. We're gonna, you know. Sir Draco Campbell. I'll tell you what, if you guys want to have somebody on your show that lightens it up, man, Mickey is great. I tell you, there's a guy someday we're gonna say, man, I knew Mickey before he had 200,000 subs, because my God, the videos he puts out, the quality of his videos are second to none, and we got a lot of people that put out great videos. Everybody, all the big people put out great videos. Dave, GB, Ryan, the Boozers and stuff. And if I miss some people there, I'm very sorry. John V, you guys all do great. Everybody does a great. I mean, you got to do the best with what you got. If I had a camera person there, I've got the same camera GB's got. I could have the same type of video, of someone using the camera, but I got nobody. Tuco, I could strap a camera on him, but most of the time you're going to get him laying down on the side in the shade or out there walking around. Oh yeah. And then, man, and I just really, really liked, oh God, I can't even think of the name of the group now. Exactly, Dave. I mean, you can tell like I said, if you just got a Mobius on your hat, do what you can do, because we all I like watching people fly. There's some videos out there that people put up that are hard to see, but, I don't ever criticize them because I know they're doing the best that they can do, and, I like seeing, people do stuff, because I think, deep down, I don't think anybody, this is the way I look at people. I don't think anybody's out there saying, yeah, I'm going to be mediocre today, I think everybody tries to do the best that they can do. Maybe I'm naive that way, but that's how I kind of, I'd rather look at everybody, look at it in a positive manner than think like everybody's a dirtbag and stuff. Barry, I think you're probably right, but you have to admit, man, you can tell when people are nice. No, I don't think so, man. It's funny. It's like, because I graduated high school in '76, and we used to go, that was right when disco started coming in and stuff, and like all the clubs in Des Moines, big clubs. We had this one club that was like, the disco. They had like a disco side and a blues side. And I hung out. My buddies liked going there because they thought they were going to score with the college girls. I don't think they scored smack with the college girls, and I didn't care. But I hung out on the blue side, and they had John Lee Hooker was in there playing one night. Honest to God, John Lee Hooker in a chair. He had a wooden platform that was probably about 10 inches tall around his chair, and he had those hard-soled shoes on that he was tapping the drum beat out and playing. And man, my God, that was like the best night I'd ever had out, seeing John Lee Hooker play to almost an empty room. And then I used to go to this real kind of a high, I don't know, it's supposed to be like a stylish place to get your hair cut. You used to go in there and get a haircut, because it was right down from work. It was pretty pricey, compared to just other barbershops and stuff, But dumb me, I didn't know you're supposed to tip people to cut your hair. I didn't know that, And so after the second, third time I went in there, man, she had these steel combs. She was like cutting my, she was trying to cut my ear because they kept wanting me to she wanted to give me a fro. I wouldn't do it. And then that night I was listening to John Lee Hooker. She was there, and she came over and said hi. And I said, did I do something to offend you, and stuff? And she said, well, you're supposed to tip us. And I said, no, I didn't know that, So, but, we had a nice night talking and stuff, but that was funny. I just didn't know you're supposed to tip. But, Iowa, Des Moines, Iowa, I lived out in the country, Night, Brian, buddy. Well, guys, it's getting late, man, and I gotta carry my CPU in because I don't have my notebook out here anymore. But I got this down to 3 trips. I got my bag that I put all my cables and keyboards in and stuff, and then I carry the monitor in. I carry the CPU in, and then I got to carry I got my beer here that I haven't drank yet. Some Guinness Extra Stout. I stopped and got some of that while I got tires. Tastes familiar, I'll say that. But I appreciate you all coming in. I can't wait to meet more of you. I looked and saw how many people were registered for the Pilot Ride and Fly-In. Looks good. I'm going to try to make Jet Jam, but I'm going to be camping, because Linda's not going to go. I'm going to try to come up there. It may just be for a couple days or something like that, but I at least want to come up and see everybody that's up there at Jet Jam and see that. I was wanting to go to Seth, but it's just not going to happen. I appreciate you guys for coming. I appreciate you watching the videos and commenting and stuff. You guys do a great job. I wish I had 1,000 subs, but I can live stream on my phone. I tested that the other day, and I thank everybody that stopped in for the test. And I appreciate it. When we get down to the fly-in, I'm sure Dave's going to be going live, and I'm sure, what's his name? Oh, Ryan. Ryan's going to be going live too and stuff. But, you guys just have a great time. Fly. Those of you got Dracos flying, love it. Fly it. And we'll see y'all on the bus. I appreciate it. This is Jeff, Lower Alabama. I'm in the garage hangar. You see my planes. I got my planes everywhere. I appreciate it. This is Jeff saying, woo!